Big Brother Morgan admits Vince wasn't honest about girlfriend. The latest season of Big Brother may have ended, but the drama outside the house continues to unfold in unexpected ways. Reality television thrives on twists, betrayals, and raw emotions, but this time, it seems the storyline didn't end when the cameras stopped rolling. Contestant Morgan has now spoken out, revealing that fellow houseguest Vince wasn't entirely truthful about his relationship status while competing on the show. For fans who tuned in religiously week after week, the Vince and Morgan storyline was one of the most talked about dynamics in the house. Their friendship, chemistry, and occasional tension gave viewers plenty to speculate about. Yet now, after the season has wrapped, revelations about Vince's alleged dishonesty regarding his girlfriend outside the house have left many fans questioning everything they thought they knew. A friendship that caught attention. From the early weeks of the competition, Morgan and Vince found themselves gravitating toward one another. While not necessarily portrayed as a showmance in the traditional sense, their connection was strong enough that fans often debated whether something more was brewing between the two. Their late-night strategy talks, whispered conversations in corners, and easy comfort with one another made them stand out. Morgan often defended Vince during house disputes and seemed to believe she could rely on him more than most of the other contestants. In a game where alliances can crumble overnight and loyalty is always questioned, the pair gave the impression of a solid bond. But what viewers didn't see was what Morgan later revealed. Vince wasn't being upfront about what awaited him outside the game. According to her, she only discovered after filming ended that Vince had a girlfriend the entire time, a fact she claims he never disclosed honestly inside the house. Morgan speaks out. During a candid conversation after the finale, Morgan admitted that Vince's lack of honesty took her by surprise. She expressed frustration not only for herself, but also for the dynamics in the house, which could have been different if full transparency had been on the table. Looking back, I feel like I was misled, Morgan said. It wasn't just about the game, it was about trust. If you're not being upfront about something as basic as having a girlfriend, how am I supposed to believe anything else you say in a game where lying is already part of the strategy? She further explained that while she didn't necessarily feel romantically involved with Vince, she valued their friendship and loyalty. Finding out he had been hiding a significant detail about his personal life left her questioning whether their connection was ever genuine. Vince's perspective. Vince has yet to address Morgan's comments directly, but during the season he often spoke vaguely about people he missed outside the house. At times, he would mention friends or someone special, but never clarified the seriousness of those connections. Some fans argue that Vince wasn't necessarily dishonest. He may have simply chosen to keep his relationship private for the sake of the game. Others, however, feel that his actions were intentionally misleading, especially given how close he became with Morgan. Reality competitions like Big Brother thrive on blurred lines between personal lives and gameplay. Contestants walk a fine line between keeping secrets that could protect their strategy and outright lying about who they are outside the house. For many viewers, Vince's choice to remain vague about his relationship status now raises uncomfortable questions about the authenticity of his bonds in the game. Fan reactions. As expected, the revelation sparked heated debates among fans online. Supporters of Morgan applauded her courage for calling out what she viewed as dishonesty, arguing that transparency should matter even in a game designed around manipulation. Others rushed to Vince's defense, pointing out that Big Brother is first and foremost a competition. In their eyes, expecting contestants to reveal every aspect of their personal lives, especially relationships that exist outside the house, is unrealistic. Social media platforms quickly filled with divided opinions. Some argued that Vince misled both Morgan and the audience by downplaying his girlfriend. Others insisted Morgan might be exaggerating, framing the situation as betrayal when, in reality, Vince never promised her anything romantic. A few fans went further, suggesting that producers may have intentionally downplayed Vince's relationship to heighten speculation about a potential showmance. The nature of honesty in reality TV. This controversy highlights a broader question about reality television. What responsibility do contestants have to be truthful about their lives? Shows like Big Brother create environments where secrecy, deception, and half-truths are not only allowed but rewarded. At the same time, audiences invest emotionally in contestants, often blurring the line between strategy and real-life authenticity. For Morgan, Vince's failure to be upfront about his girlfriend wasn't just a game move, it felt like a personal betrayal. To her, friendship inside the house should have come with a baseline level of honesty. But to Vince, keeping that part of his life private may have seemed like a necessary move to protect both his relationship and his gameplay. The girlfriend's perspective. While Vince's girlfriend has not spoken publicly, fans speculate about how she may have felt watching the season play out. Seeing her boyfriend develop a close bond with another contestant while avoiding any clear acknowledgement of their relationship likely stirred complicated emotions. In many past seasons of Big Brother, outside partners have expressed frustration or hurt when their significant others appeared to develop close ties inside the house. Sometimes these situations end in breakups, while other times couples reconcile after acknowledging the unique pressures of the game. It remains to be seen how Vince's relationship will fare in the aftermath of this revelation. The emotional toll. For Morgan, the situation isn't just about hurt feelings, it's about navigating the aftermath of a game that already takes an enormous emotional toll on contestants. Competing on Big Brother means weeks of isolation, constant surveillance, and non-stop strategizing. Bonds formed in that environment often feel heightened, as contestants lean on one another for support and companionship. When Morgan discovered Vince's lack of honesty, it added a layer of disillusionment to her overall experience. The emotional roller coaster of the game can be difficult enough, but realizing that someone you trusted wasn't completely upfront only magnifies that struggle. Comparisons to past seasons. This isn't the first time a Big Brother contestant's outside relationship has caused controversy. Over the years, multiple players have entered the house in relationships, only for their behavior inside the game to raise questions about loyalty and honesty. Some contestants openly acknowledge their partners from the start, while others choose to keep those details vague or entirely hidden. Fans often debate whether hiding a relationship is a strategic move or a personal betrayal.